Okay, so friggin', she's winter out, boys. I can't see a thing. But I got a problem. I got a bunch of problems. But, I got a major oil leak in the Honda, for frig's sake. So friggin', I had to fill it 2 times. I managed to get the program plowed for the most part. I was just finishing up the track. But you can see I got some major friggin' pile issues. The Honda's only so strong, so my piles get further and further and further into the lot. Friggin' the remote starter on Big Dirty doesn't seem to want to work, and the door locks are froze shut, so I can't even get into the cocksucker. Friggin' there's the Honda over there. That's where it ran out of oil again. It's got the low oil shut-off thing, so I mean there's got to be like none in it for it to work, right? You know, so there's going to be 0 oil. But you can even see in the tarp shanty where I start hims, there's a big oil spam on the friggin' cigarette. So I got to friggin' dump some oil into them. Friggin' look at that snow jump, eh? Come rip roaring through here, hit that, yeah. But gotta run over there with some oil, fill them up, and get them inside, and tear him apart, I guess. But frig sack, I need to use them to move the trailer over here for a minute. But holy shit, I'll have to check my for frig sakes on my phone to see exactly how cold it is. But the camera's, I was only out for a minute. The camera's already fogging up coming in here, and it's freezing in here too, for frig's sake. But I got that heater up there, but of course it's gas, and I had the gas turned on, but then found out there's a big gas line that, you know, shoots out the wall and then shoots to the front of the building on the outside. So it's leaking, so I got to get all that shit replaced. And speaking of replacing shit, I had to have the Dicks, plumbing Dicks, go to the house today. Me and T-Bag went over there and different things, but all we could figure out was that there was a block line. So he figures the water heater's, you know, coming apart inside. And I mean, it's 20 years old too, right? I mean, for frig's sake. You gotta, you know, it's a rental, so like, I mean, they want it to friggin' go as long as they can, right? But friggin' I want it friggin' changed, because it's dicking over my whole program. But hopefully tomorrow they're gonna change the water heater and flush the cigarettes, and hopefully that gets Buddy's shower working. But snot friggin' mustache. But anyways, hopefully that friggin' works that out. Really pissing me off is I haven't had time to play with my new toy for frig a sack. So it's just sitting there, same as it was when Elemental P's left. Haven't even touched it. Friggin' just too much shit to do. Friggin' I plowed all day yesterday, all day. That's why I ended up with the Donnie friggin' movie this morning, because I didn't want to just not put a movie up, right? But anyways, so I got, let's see what time it is. So you can see it's minus 17 out, feels like minus 28. Friggin' wind year's a hooer too. And it's 2:26, not too bad. Feels like it's a lot later. I've been out there friggin' plowing since about friggin' 10 o'clock this morning, for frig's sakes. Friggin' filled them up friggin' once with fuel. Still got lots of fuel in it, but I gotta go fill them up for the 3rd time with oil right now, so frig's sakes. Like, I gotta get in Big Dirty, like I need to go get wood, for frig's sakes. We ended up going last night with the van, and like I don't get scared very often when I'm driving, you know, snow on the road, big deal, whatever. But friggin' we were hitting these drifts in the friggin' road, and it was like, must have been plowing up under the friggin' hood or something, because friggin' then all the power started going out, and then friggin' I was like, oh shit. Like, I mean, if the friggin' van died while we're out in the middle of nowhere rhyming through drifts, you know, minus friggin' 30 or something last night, that wouldn't have been good. But we made her. Look, you can tell. Oh, and I don't know what the problem is, but the roof friggin' started leaking in the front there the other day too, yesterday. So I got a hold of the roof dick. He's gonna come tomorrow and stuff. But I mean, it's minus 5,000 out, and the roof's full of snow. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I got friggin' 100 sheets of drywall supposed to come here on the weekend, but, you know, I don't want to even get drywall if the friggin' roof's leaking. I'm not getting tap messages. But anyways, I'm pretty well de-thawed now, so I gotta go out and finish this bull crap. Well, I had the old lady's van in the shop overnight, just because, you know, I figured might as well. And you can see the heat works excellent in the garage. Heat works excellent, but look at this. I knew I should have put something under there, so I knew it was leaking, but obviously it's closer to the bottom of the engine than I thought. I thought it might have been like the the crank seal on the flywheel side, but looks like it might just be, you know, like the cover cigarette or something, I don't know, but it made like a popping noise yesterday. Hopefully it's just a friggin', you know, the crankcase friggin' bolts or something come loose or something, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to crack that open here shortly. But yesterday I just had so much to do, it took so long to plow the snow, had to do this, do that, everything else, it friggin', it was just fucked, right? So friggin', yeah, so this is what we're dealing with. Friggin', when I get back from probations, I'll have to friggin' clean that up and friggin' see what we can see in here, but like there's friggin' oil on the top of the, for frig's sake, so the whole top, the whole thing, the whole friggin' thing stick. I brought the heat gun out yesterday to try to get into Big Dirty and still couldn't. I friggin', you know, didn't want to burn the door off. I just tried to heat up the lock there, but yeah, I can't get the key to work and the remote cigarette don't work. So I called Carponics and he's gonna try to squeeze me in soon here for a friggin' remote starter, but you know, time of the year, everybody wants one, right? So anyways, friggin', let's get this friggin' van out of here and go to probations. Look at all the ice and snow and stuff packed down in there. I don't know how good you can see it, but like the air conditioning pump's just completely covered in ice. You can hear it starting to squeak now, so that's friggin' awesome. Hopefully a whole bunch of stuff got wrecked. So we were going to get like 2 wheelbarrows of wood and a friggin' absolute blizzard the other night. Like, look at this for frig's sakes. This friggin' snow packed all the way up on top of the battery. Looks like it's all on top of the intake. Friggin' melted. Friggin' dick. Need a friggin' skid plate for the van, boys. So anyways, friggin' done probations. I got a friggin' a dick coming. Look at probations. Frig sack, but I got a dick coming to drop off some wood about 11:30, and I got a hold of the wood stove dick. She's so cold out. I think I'm gonna friggin' see about replacing the gas line, and we'll get some heat in the shop because friggin', you know, I pulled the old lady's van in there to sort of try to thawify the friggin' belt compartment there, and she don't work too good when it's cold in there, so. We'll get the gas hooked up hopefully, and different things. I gotta give him a measure the line there and see what he says, but yeah, anyways, I gotta go to the bank and do some cocking around while I'm here in town. Oh shit, I forgot the gas can. Son of a bitch. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned it yet or not, but the roof deck's not coming today in accordance with all the roads. He's north of here, like 3 hours north of here, so all the roads are closed up there big time. Clinton area or something like that, but yeah, so frig a sack. I mean, it's frozen again now anyways, so it's not like it's leaking in, but you know, or whatever, I don't know, it's just another pile to add to the shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, the friggin' plumbing dick's at the house right now. You know, he hasn't called me back. He's replacing the water heater, and they're supposed to do a line flush. Well, he called me on the way, you know what I mean, and he's like, oh, I'm on my way, and I'm like, okay, so you're doing the water heater and the line flush, and he's like, oh, I'm just doing the water heater, and I'm like, well, the thing's shooting crap up my lines and blocking off my program, and a guy I talked to yesterday said line flush, and he's like, oh, I'll have a look and stuff, and it's like, so, you know, he's just not going to do the line flush, so I'm going to have to call him back and, you know, and this and that. I don't understand why people can't just, you know, do their freaking job, but whatever, you know, fuck's sakes. Well, anyways, almost back to Inwood for frig sack. Been on hold with the friggin' water heater dicks for the whole way back. I just got it on friggin' speaker cigarette, but yeah, so you know, it's a good 15 minutes. I've been on hold. But guy's coming, well, says he's coming to friggin' drop some wood off in about 15 minutes, so friggin' rights. And I got some mail the other day and I made a video, and then I don't know what happened, both my computers got frazzled, and like every single thing is getting cocked for me, boys, so I don't know, but I end up losing a whole bunch of footage. So, well, it's still there, I just can't chooch it to you know, edit it. You know, it just won't show up on the editing program. I can see it. You know, I could upload the little clips at a time, but that ain't gonna do me no good. So anyways, I'll friggin' re-record my friggin' mail video that I did the other day, and we'll see about cracking open the Honda, figure that out maybe, and we'll get some friggin' firewood kicking. So friggin' rights. Well, we're back. There's the friggin' all the meltage from the van for sitting overnight. So not too much, but check this out. That's right about where I figured the oil filter is in the old lady's van, and I don't know, we might have punctured it. We might have punctured it in our friggin' off-roading adventure the other night. But anyways, I'm just waiting for the wood dick. I got the friggin' Reliance dicks on hold, and here's a little letter that I got from a big fan. Truck Mafk. Friggin' right. So it's a bit of a long one here, so I will just give her one of them, and you can read it yourself if you so choose. But yeah, friggin' rights. Big fan of Truck Mafk. Check out what he sent me. He did. New friggin' radio for Big Dirty. I don't know what my problem is, but I just burned through them. Like all the ones that I got, I can, you know, push the button and yammer on all I want. Nobody hears me or something, I don't know. But had the antenna checked, friggin' from, you know, they put up the thing up to it and it gets all frazzled on the program and everything's cool, they say, and whatever. But whatever, I don't know, the friggin' I'll try this one out. Maybe, you know, I had them ones from another dick and they had color changing for frig sakers on them. They're really cool, right? But, you know, I don't know, they burned out or something. I don't know nothing about the guts in these things, so me no can repair. But anyways, friggin' rights, buddy. Friggin' I'll definitely stab that into Big Dirty as soon as I can get into him for frig sack. So I messaged Carponics and see if he knows how I can even get into my rig. Okay, so if I am able to open the door, the remote doesn't work. So like, you know, it's just gonna go off like the alarm or whatever, right? So I don't know, I think it only goes off for like 5 minutes before it shuts itself off, and then you open the door again and it will probably go off again or something, I would assume. But I don't know. We'll see what he has to say. But wood dick should be here any minute. So hopefully the friggin' wood will even burn. It says it's buried in snow, but hello? No, apologize. False alarm. But anyways, when the wood gets here, we'll friggin' pull the camera out again, I guess. No way. So look at this. I'm finally talking to somebody. 30 minutes on hold. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so what I can do then for you is I can go ahead and book that in, and then I guess after that's done, then you can reschedule the replacement.
Well, he's supposed to be there replacing the water heater right now, isn't he? He called me like a couple hours ago.
According to the work order, he said that he's completed the call.
So he went there and replaced the water heater but didn't flush the lines.
According to the work order, yes.
Oh, wonderful. See you later. Alright, I filled my trailer up last time for $150 and had to split it. But I just got all that for $150 delivered, mostly split. I mean, it's a little bigger than I would have split it, but you know, my wood burns real fast too, so maybe this will burn a little slower, last a little longer. So anyways, this is what I'm going to do this afternoon. Remember my uncle got sick and we had to cancel Christmas and ended up going to my parents. Well, he ended up passing away on the 6th, and his birthday, 50th birthday, was on the 3rd, so that sucks. So we got to go do the visitation this afternoon, and the funeral's tomorrow. So I don't know what I was even thinking. I had some pipe dream going on in my head that 2014 was going to be a new year and a new start and a new cigarette, but no, it's just as frigged over as the rest of the program. But anyways, I got to bring this wood in, have a shower, get my fancy clothes on, and go see my uncle. So anyways, boys, hope you can see I'm not just being lazy. My program's just cocked, and I'm just too busy to friggin' do a whole bunch of filming and stuff. And my uncle's dead, so that's kind of cocking me over. I haven't seen him in friggin' like 3 or 4 years, so that's kind of would have been nice to spend at least see him on Christmas or whatever. But anyways, friggin' there you go, another Dicker Pug One production. So until tomorrow.
Don't let the watchers get you.